Hey everybody, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki or Nicole, and I'm changing the name because before it was welcome back of me trying to conceive my first child. Well, I am not pregnant. I took a test the day, I think it was February 21st, and it came up negative. And I completely broke down because of it. Like, there was a video with me crying in it and everything that I made. And in it, like, after re-watching it, I was kind of like, you know what? Yes, you guys need to see me at my worst when it comes to these types of things. However, that was pretty bad. Let me fix this. So, that being said, I decided to not post that video, make a whole different video about me talking about the same stuff, just not so overwhelmingly emotional. So, as you guys know, we have been trying for almost 4 years. We have gone through so many different obstacles when it comes to us trying to conceive, and it's just none of them seem to be working. So our next step was IUI, and so we did IUI, and we are like, you know what, things are different this time. Like, I can feel something different. Like, there's something going on inside my body that is different. For those of you who are very in tune with like your own body, you will understand what I'm saying when it's like, when you pay attention to it, you're like, something's off. Like, yeah, well, with this, I didn't even have to pay attention to it. I just automatically knew something was off. Like, there's something going on. And then I started having mild cramping, and I was like, oh, I could be implanting. Oh my gosh, I could have implantation cramping right now, because I started feeling a pinchy, flicky feeling, or what, not flicky, but like a pinchy feeling. My friends and everybody else that I have talked to have mentioned that that's what they have felt when they were trying to conceive. And that was the implantation for them. I had somebody else tell me that it sent her to the hospital. Like, she had really bad cramps and it was terrible. So I'm like, okay, well, I have a high pain tolerance, and the person that I talked to has a high pain tolerance. So maybe that's what it is. Nope. I took the test, came up negative, and I broke down. So in that video, I stated maybe Tim and I are not supposed to have our own child. Maybe we are supposed to go and adopt a child. But the only problem is physical adoption is so freaking expensive. Like, it's a guarantee where it's like, yes, I will get a child out of this. However, I looked it up, and depending on if you adopt in the United States or if you adopt out of state or whatever, it's like it could be up to $35,000 depending on the agency you go through and depending on where it's from. The cheapest one was, I think it was $20,000, and that's to adopt. So IVF was an option, $20,000, that's out. Adoption was an option, $20,000, that is out. Surrogacy, that's the one where I was like, you know what, that could be it. That could be what we're looking for. That could be what we need. You know, it's going to work out in my favor with that. $90,000 to be a surrogate, to carry somebody's child. And that's not including if it's like an extra $5,000 possibly if it's multiples. So it's like, it's a lot of money. And it's like, yes, people put their money into this, but it's just like, I find that ridiculous. Not the fact that they put their money into it, because trust me, I believe that it's worth it. But it's just like, oh my goodness, why so expensive? Like, you want people to adopt, so why make it that expensive? But luckily, I did my research, and I found an adoption agency that does the, not just fostering to adopt where you have to foster, but you go through the company and you adopt fostered children. So that's what we are probably going to do. is we're going to go through this company and we are going to adopt a child that is already in foster care and that is currently at a foster home, and that the home that they're at, their parents, foster parents, are pretty much just like, no, we're not going to adopt. We want this child to stay here. We're going to keep them until they find a home of their own. So that's our plan, and it's a really good plan. Woo! Person opened their door right there in front of me instead of checking. But anyways, it's a really good plan, I think. I think it's an amazing plan, honestly. But I think I said that cost $2,000. So I'm super excited about that. We just need to start that process of it. So my name is no longer going to be Trying to Conceive with PCOS, Nikki Francis Trying to Conceive. It's Nikki Francis and possibly Journey to Motherhood, because that's the real main goal in this whole thing. It's not being pregnant, because I would love to be able to experience morning sickness and swollen feet and all of that stuff and be able to feel like a baby move, but that's not my main goal. My main goal is to have a child. That's what I want, is a child. And I don't care if the child was in the back of a dumpster and I picked it up, like that would be my child. I don't care if one of my family members decides, you know what, I'm going to be a surrogate for you and we'll do it that way. It's like, I don't care. Either way, that child is physically mine. My friend Dominique's here. But anyways, so I'm in a lot better place now than I was before. I was in a very dark place. I was very depressed and upset, but I changed things. So with that being said, my channel is going to be Journey to Motherhood or something around those lines. I really like it. I feel a lot better with it. So yeah, just wish me luck, you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna make this video super short, so I will talk to you guys another time because I gotta get in. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.